what would have helped you the most? Like,
the income. Well, all of it, because I was still staying with my niece at the time, so all of it would have helped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you say that DWP was helpful?
As far as the medical and the food support, yeah. Okay. But I mean, they paid for me to stay with my niece, so that was helpful.
But there wasn't like a cash grant.
No.
Okay.
No.
And have you ever been without your own place to live?
Yes.
And what caused that situation?
When I moved from Wisconsin and here, I stayed with my niece maybe like 6 months till I got my own place.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there anything else that we should know about like DWP or when you lost your job? What would have been like if you had disability leave?
Well, that wasn't a leave. Well, I couldn't have that because I was working through a temp service doing that.
Okay.
But I think the DWP product, but I guess they gave me the runaround because I hadn't been on MFEP in Wisconsin, and so they was trying to figure out how many months I had left, which I think I had all the months left because I wasn't getting cash portion there. And it was, I guess it could have helped out better with if I'd have had the cash portion, but they said about me getting child support that counted as income, which wasn't really nothing for the DWP. And then when I went over to MFEP, I think I started getting like $232 a month, which was helpful.
Okay.
Because I still hadn't found no job till last year. So that was.
And was the job that you were working on before you turned to DWP, was that were you moving stuff or?
No, it was cleaning up. They just called it a different name. I was a janitor.
Okay.
Yeah, so
but it was physical. It wasn't like
it was
sitting
physical.
at a desk.
No,
okay.
Oh no, it was definitely physical work.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was just issues with my back. So
that's like something we're looking at is all these jobs that aren't just sitting at a desk or moving around. Like,
yeah, I mean, I clean up from the front to the back of the building, did recycling, empty garbage, and mopped and clean up restrooms and clean up lunchrooms, and start a lot of physical work, which wasn't bad. Wasn't
but
bad
if you hurt yourself and you can't work,
then you have to find something.
Disability.
And yet I got I got to apply for disability, and they just denied it. So it's like, hey, you have to do something. I mean, I was used to working more physical work because I worked as a machine operator a lot, and I worked in a lot of factories. So I knew I couldn't go back to that. So I had to find something else that I would be more suitable with doing. So, yeah.
I've sprained my foot waitressing just from walking on it too much, and it's either like you take your shift and walk on the broken foot, or you
find something else. And it's kind of hard when you do work for so long, and then you have to like a different change, a total change, I would say. But I mean, it was a change for the best. But I was out of work from I think 2004 until I got with this company. Well, I was working subsidized work through them before I got hired on. So, and that didn't happen till last year, April of last year. So it was kind of a long stretch to be off work when I'm used to working since I held a job since '86. So it's like a shock to not to be working and you still got kids at home and wondering how stuff gonna get done. So you have to think of other ways to have to do what you got to do.
How old were your kids when you were on MFIP or DWP?
13 and 11.
Okay.
So, 13 and 11, or either 14 and 12.
So they're off at school.
Because now my son, 18, is in his last year, and he's be a senior, and my daughter will be I think a junior. Yeah, juniors. Yeah, so they up now. Yes, a struggle trying to figure out what you're going to do, how you're going to make it. What's going to happen.
How are things going now?
Very, very good now. Very good. So I got in with this company. I have a job counselor here, and I heard about a school and went to the school and ended up for office assistant receptionist. So that's how I coming working with PPL. But I mean, now it's a lot better now, a lot more stable. So it's pretty good.
Good. Well, thank you for sharing.
No problem.